Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Jennifer and I am Screen Door Needleworks. It has been a long time since I've been here, like probably, I don't know, it's possible it's been 5 months. And each time I try to gather up all my stuff to do a floss tube, I get overwhelmed because I don't know where to start because it's been so long. So finally today I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna show finishes that I have. I'll show projects I've worked on for the last, couple of months, and a couple new things I'm gonna start. So it's just gonna be whatever it winds up being. I don't know. So let's start with, see, I didn't even plan it out. I don't even know what to start with. Let's start with whips. And I'm just pulling them from my pile that I have piled up here. No particular order. This one is Farmyard Friends. I'm stitching it with Fat Quarter Shop. And I might have shown this one before, I don't know. If not, I've for sure shown it on Instagram. And that's adorable. And it's big. It is a lot bigger than I anticipated. Well, I guess it's not that huge. It's just a lot of dinch stitching on those animals, and then the stars on there kind of take me a while just to do all the fiddly bits inside. But it's 120 by 180, so it's decent size, and it'll be cute up on the wall once I'm finished. And it's still in the hoop, but there is my progress on that. I'm stitching this with all the called for Classic Colorworks floss. The colors are bright and perfect. And I'm using this grayish color, gray spinel from Fiber on a Whim. So when I get back to it, I'll keep working on the shape there. And that one's cute. It's a stitch along, I don't know if I mentioned that, with Fat Quarter Shop that runs for a full year. So if you want to join us, it's not too late. I do have, I don't want to show it to you because it's the actual chart, but they broke it down by month. So I printed off a copy so I could draw what month was what. And the sheep is August. So I'm on track keeping up with that one. And yeah, if you want to join us, I'll link it down below where you can get the floss, the chart, all that, and stitch with us. Another one I am stitching with them is the Quilting Bees series. We're on our second pattern. The third pattern should be here tomorrow for me. The first one was the sewing machine, and I did change the colors on that a little bit. But I finished that one. So that was pattern 1. And the second pattern, I kind of got a little bit behind, but that's okay because I will catch up. The second pattern is pins and pin cushions. Oh, in this first one, sorry, I forgot to say, most of these are Classic Colorworks. The main part of the machine is Color and Cotton. I don't remember the exact name. I think it's Hansel. And this part of the machine is a DMC 530 maybe. I have it on my Instagram if you're curious. But other than that, it's the Call for Classic Colorworks flosses. And again, they're Lori Holt, bright, fun, just lovely colors. I also got the cute little floss jewelry thing to make my floss just a little bit more fun. We have pins and pin cushions. Oh, and did I mention that's 40 count cream and sugar that I stitched that one on. But when I went to do pins and pin cushions, I could not find where I saved my 40 count cream and sugar. So pins and pin cushions, I am stitching on 40 count. It's a Swan Bay Highbury Gold, and it's this pretty creamy yellow color. So you can see I'm a little bit, like I said, the next pattern's coming tomorrow, or that's at least what Informed Delivery shows. and I'm not quite finished, but that's okay. So this one, again, it's not officially like a stitch along, but they release a new pattern every other month. So if you want to join us for that one, I can also share all the links for that one down below where you can get all the floss and supplies. Sorry if I'm bonking the camera, making it all wiggle. This next one was, oh, this one from the Homespun Needlework group, Susan Little. It's a needlework press chart, and isn't that perfect? I love it. And I'm stitching it with the called for Belle Soie silks. It came as a kit from, who did the kit? Colorado Cross Stitcher, I think. I hope, since that's what I'm saying. And I just have all the silks too here in the bag. You can't tell how pretty those are in there. Hold on. Let me try to quietly, without too much crinkling, get these out. The colors are so good. Look at that one. And that one. And this green is what the main border is done in with all the leaves. Ooh, pretty pink. And then the only color I'm gonna change on this one, I think it was Michelle Ray, I think is her name, on Instagram. She's on Facebook too, but she always does the fun, cool color conversions for stuff. Ooh, there's another good, bright, fun color. She changed the birds, because on here, those birds look a little bit bluish. Just because when you print stuff, you know, the printing copier doesn't always get a true accurate color. And the color it's charted in, I want to say is like, is it Thundercloud? No. Let me check really quick. It's charted as Tumbleweed. Thundercloud is the classic Colorworks cotton name. Tumbleweed. And Tumbleweed is kind of a brownish grayish color. But when it went to printing, it picked up blue. And several of us really liked that blue color. So we're like, you know what? We are just gonna switch it to a pretty blue. So I haven't picked one out yet, but I'm sure I have something in my stash that will do just fine. But ooh, look at those. So pretty. And it came with the fabric. I got 40 count. I don't remember what the fabric is. It's probably, oh, right here, I think I have it. Valley Forge by Needle and Flax, 40 count. And as you can see, I don't really have much done, but I have enough to know that it's beautiful. And I do absolutely enjoy it and can't wait to get to those bright, pretty colors like that and those ones. So good. So I haven't stitched on it as much as I'd like for how much I love this chart, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes because there's so many things that we love. Yeah, sometimes some of them stretch out a little longer, and that's okay because then you get to enjoy them a little longer. This next one I only worked on one day, a teeny tiny bit, while at the pool with my daughters just like a couple days ago. But it is Lily the frog. And I have these two colors in here because I was thinking about doing her dress patriotic so that she can be besties with my Maggie May, who is patriotic. And May's dress is these two colors, so I'll do some variation in this blue, red, white, and blue if I do in fact make her patriotic. I am stitching Lily on paper bark, 40 count paper bark from Fox and Rabbit, using, I know I changed this color to cattail. I don't think that's the color that was called for. Possibly it was, I don't know for sure. I don't think it was, but anyway, I'm using cattail. And then the greens are possibly called for. Honestly, I don't remember, so I should just say I don't know. I can look at the exact colors used here in just a second. Let me pull them out. I have them. One time I got a wild hair to have super cute floss, and I even labeled like what it went to, put a cute bow on it. I might have done this for one other pattern. Okay, so the frog is in Garrison Green, and I haven't done her spots yet. Like her little frog freckles. Oh, I have done some of those. I don't know what I did them in. It's possible I did those in oilcloth. Who knows, something. But the main part of her is Garrison Green. Her little throat part is cattail. She's cute and fun. I've been working on her forever. I wish I would finish because I love all the little animal critters laying around. They just make me happy. And then I have her here in my bag of, I have like all the animal crackers that I want to do. There's like 10 in here probably, and I finished Maggie May, Miss Hazel the squirrel, and the little bobbin. So I finished 3. I have Lily in the works, and the rest of them here in my bag. This one in a red velvet quilts bag. She is my current favorite bag maker. I have not found, I mean, I have several favorite, I say that, she's my favorite. I have several that I really enjoy, but hers, I don't know, I just have really taken a liking to. But you can see it's in, I think those are Lori Holt fabrics. I don't honestly know for sure, but look at the back. So cute. Okay, so anyway, in this one is my Christmas Cardinal that was going to be a Christmas in July release. However, now, because several of you have tried to hold me accountable on this, and as you can see, I am still not finished. I have 185 stitches left. So I'm so close, but not quite. And I'm stitching it with the Soie d'Alger. And yes, where was I going? Oh yeah, it is now going to be an August release at Needlework Marketplace, the online wholesale thing for shops to go to and purchase new releases and charts and designs. So if you're one that has been waiting for this, let your shop, your local needlework shop or your online needlework shop know that you would like them to pick up some copies of this, and they can get it to you. That show is toward the end of August, like the 21st or so, and that one will be available. I am stitching this on 40 count navy bean from Lakeside Linens, and it is so pretty. Should I take it out of the hoop for you? This hoop is easy to take them out of, so I'll do it. A lot of the hoops I don't, because it's just, I get them in there just right, you know, I like them really tight. So once I get it in there in the right spot, just perfect. I don't want to take the hoop off till I absolutely have to. But this is my teeny tiny queen hoop, and I love it. If I could find one slightly larger for a reasonable price, I would be in heaven. I lucked out and found this one in just a random box I bought at Goodwill online, like their online auction thing, for $1.50. So, and it is a good hoop. But there she is. Ooh, pretty. Still have to do feet and the rest of the branch right there. And then this one will be complete. And there are a few specialty stitches that I decided to do, but they're not, it's still Aida friendly, because like on the wing there, can you see there's eyelets in a slightly darker red to just give it a little bit of something. But those eyelets you can still do just regular crosses. And then the center of the poinsettias, I did Smyrna crosses, and again, you can do just regular crosses for that too, because they're charted, you know, the same amount of squares, however you'd word that. Okay, so there is Christmas Cardinal. Next, oh, this one. Okay, so I went to the Bristol retreat at Attic Needlework. And if you love learning history, all the just old stuff about needlework, you would have loved this. And they do it every year, so you can go to another one and learn about Bristol samplers. For being just red samplers, there is so much history and they are so fascinating. And one thing I did not know, well, there's a lot I didn't know, but the thing that was super fascinating to me, I imagine these things to be huge because, you know, if you've seen like Harriet Salt or 15 Friends, they're big. I'm stitching Harriet on 46 count and I think it's still gonna be almost like 20 inches or something crazy, maybe even bigger, who knows, or slightly smaller, again, who knows. But these little girls stitched it on between like 70 and 80 count linen. So they are literally 10, 12 inches big, but 400 stitches across. They were so tiny. Those X's were, it's amazing. Anyway, all that, let's get back on track. Oh, I took Harriet Salt to work on because it's a Bristol retreat. So I was like, okay, I'll take Harriet. I have Harriet on, let me just show you. Let me show you why when I got there, I didn't want to work on her. Took her. But at the time, I was only like to here on her. And since then, I've worked on her a little bit and got more of the alphabet. But I get too scared to cut my linen until I am across the full width and length of the pattern so that I don't accidentally mess up. I have her not on half a yard. I have her on a full yard blanket. Let me tell you, I get on my own nerves sometimes with my little fears, but you know, I would be so sad if I accidentally cut this wrong. I could measure it 25 times, be so sure of myself, and probably still cut it wrong and it wouldn't fit. And I am not doing this many stitches for it to not fit. Oh yeah, and take a look at this. So as I was saying, you know, those samplers were like half the size of this. This is 46 count. Like I said, they did theirs on 70 to 80 count fabric. Isn't that wild? So, okay, I took Harriet. Didn't want to flop around this big old piece of fabric when it came down to it. So I took myself to the attic again on a mission to pick out a project. And what I picked out was Toile Flag from Quaint Rose Needleworks. I'm sure you've seen it because it's another just absolutely perfect one. I purchased Carolyn's Gloriana conversion, and those colors are, again, perfect, and I love them. I bought a piece of linen, 40 count vintage buttercream lakeside linen. And look at that. That's all the stitching I got done all weekend. But that's okay. I was busy. What I was actually busy most doing was just watching my girls because I'm gonna get teary-eyed. Why do I do this? So weird. But Carolyn, I signed up to go and I was super excited. And anytime I go to a retreat, my mom comes and offers to watch the girls, and they, you know, they'll swim. That's what we did for Sampler Symposium. They just spent their time in January in the pool. So we were gonna go. She was gonna watch the girls, but then, you know, a about a month later, I found out she wouldn't be able to go. Something came up and she was gonna have to stay home. So I emailed Carolyn and told her that I didn't have a babysitter for the girls, so, you know, we wouldn't make it. And I was super bummed, but, you know, there's other retreats, so I told her we'd see her soon. And a month or so later, she emailed me back and offered to let me bring my girls. So we all went, and they got to go to their first retreat, and it was the coolest thing to watch them. They love cross stitching, and we sat in a table at the back. You know, we wanted to be by the door just in case I needed to take them out quickly and if they needed a break from being in there. But they sat at the table, they cross stitched, they visited with people, they helped pass out goodies, and they just really loved it. And then what was super interesting and fun and just neat was when after we'd gotten home, it'd probably been a week or so after, one of my 7-year-olds, Madison, asked me some questions about the orphans and their stitching. So it was neat. They were paying attention as well to what Michelle from Tabby Cat Linen was talking about, or to what she was talking about. So that was pretty cool that not only were they stitching and having fun and loving just being around the people, but she also soaked up some of that knowledge and information about these samplers and the history of them. So that was super special and a great memory for all of us. Okay, did I tell you all about this? Hope I did, because I got off track and emotional. It happens. Oh, I have that in my patriotic bag. Okay, let's move on. I'm all something now. Oh, this one, I pulled it out because I don't know if I actually worked on it some more since last time I saw you. I feel like I did, but then I looked at it, I'm like, wow, I still have a lot to do. American Welcome from Plum Street. I started this one like last summer or even longer ago, so I'm lollygagging. But again, that's what we do sometimes. I'm using the called for Color and Cottons. No, yeah, Color and Cotton. I bought the pack off their website when I started it. Actually, I think I bought the pattern from them too, and it came as a kit. But the colors are fantastic. Okay, so there were Color and Cottons and then DMCs with it as well. I don't remember if they sent the DMCs or just Color and Cotton, but the colors are fantastic. There's the DMCs. Also fantastic because she just knows how to pick colors so well. That's another one I think I put, if I did, it was just very few stitches, but still a very fun chart to bring out. This is my other red velvet bag. I want more of her bags. Oh, these are cute and tiny, but I still haven't finished much. Okay, these are the little people from Not Forgotten Farm. At first, I didn't want to stitch them because I was like, they kind of were little, like, I was like, maybe they're a little too, not in a mean way, but like kind of creepy. They're like squatty and something for me, but they grow on you. And I absolutely love them now. And I still need to order the 4th patriotic one that I saw. And then I also have Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus. There's some pilgrim ones. I want all of them now, but they're pretty cute. Hey, no, stop please. Thank you. I'm stitching them on, it's a Color and Cotton, but I finished her, Betsy Ross. That is the start of George Washington. And I pulled just random anythings from my stash. It's a mix of silks, cottons, and I'm not gonna untangle them because they are just, I just pulled, there's like Treenway silks in here. There's an almond M&Ms, DMC, color and cottons, anything I could find that the colors would work. And again, and then I have my cute, that thing, zipper pull on there. This one, oh, so this one I've had for a couple years. Mary A. Garton. It's like 400 and some stitches by 400 and some stitches. But I wanted it because of that cow. Funny. So I've had it for a couple years and finally started because I had an itch to start something new. I did not get very far, but I love it so far. Oh yeah, that, I thought it was a thread. It's a stain. My Patoki dropped some weird black stuff on my linen, but it's on the edge. It's fine. I didn't try and get it off with water or anything, and I'm not gonna because I don't really mind it, but still I was like, darn it. And this one I am doing with all DMC. You know how Michael's, if you spend too much money with them, they give you like $5 coupon things? I had $15 worth. So I went and bought a bunch of DMC, and this is one of the charts. I kitted up, and they look fantastic on my linen, which is 46 count white clay from Fox and Rabbit. And I need to get back to that. Those are pretty. Okay. So there's that one. And then this one, my cat's been sleeping on this one. This one is Fox and Rabbit. We got this chart at Sampler Symposium. I fell in love with it. If you saw it in person, oh, it is so good. So good. So I got this. It was fully kitted for us. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to show you the chart. But the fabric is hog bristle 40 count that they gave us. And I worked a tiny bit. I think the last time I might have had like just the brown squiggly border part. I've added flowers in this light blue straight line. So still not much, but a little bit of progress. And it is done with all the 103 silks and just all the pretty colors that they gave us. Then I have one more that I pulled out, and like I said, I have worked on more since my last Flosstube, but that was way too long ago, and I got stressed out trying to think of what all to bring out. So this one, I only added a few more bricks. It is Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House. Absolutely love this chart. I went through my Gloriana stash and just selected colors that I thought were pretty based on looking at the front picture. I'm stitching it on 46 count tephra from Cedar River. And that's what I have finished. And those are my silks with my fabric. Oh, pretty. And this one, I'd probably be way close to done with the house, finished with it. See how this house is 3 stories tall? My house is 4 stories tall because I cannot count. And so now I got a really tall house. I don't like frogging, so I was like, meh, I'll just have a bigger house and figure out where to place stuff after I stitch the rest of the house. We'll see how it works out. I think it's gonna work out just fine. And it's personalized. Okay, that's all the whips and new starts and all that that I brought out, like I said. I also have over here, I'm gonna try and not crinkle it very loudly, sorry, a bag of haul that I've just been collecting. I'm also not gonna share all of that with you because trust me, 6 months worth of haul that could be a Flosstube video in and of itself. Oh, one piece of haul I will show you is, so Fat Quarter Shop does their designer mystery block of the month. I am doing that. We got our first block recently. The fabric is, what's A Cat Named Stitch from Camille Ross Kelly. And I think that's what, I don't know what her company name is. That might be it. Yeah, I think she just goes by her name. But it is super, it's adorable and pretty. It's both. I got the backing. Isn't that fantastic? And I also got the finishing kit to, you know, do all the stuff that turns it into an actual quilt. So all of that. There's the, let me show you. Just the perfect pinks, blues, perfectly placed. Girly hearts, stripes, polka dots, tiny flowers. It's just a great mixture of colors and patterns. So excited to work on that and get that first block stitched up, sewn up, quilted up, whatever you call it, pieced. Oh, next. What does this go to? Don't know. Also at Bristol, we got a few kits, but the one I'm gonna start first is Matilda Whedon from Tabby Cat. And it's just like super simple. Can you see those alphabets? They're not the swirly, decorative, elaborate ones like on Harriet Salt, which has a mixture of fonts, but I really like it. And she gave us, what did she give us? 40 count creme brulee and the Alver Swass silks. So I will be starting that one. While at the attic, I also, and this one I forgot while I was in there, Ellen Franklin, I was going to do it using the classic Colorworks cotton, but of course, the attic has all the silks just right there, and you're like, oh, those are fantastic. So I bought the silk pack and a piece of linen for Ellen Franklin. And I have been checking, waiting, stalking a few places for Hannah Whitaker. I ordered this from Stitchwork Design Co. as soon as it came out from market. And then I didn't get the silks at the time because it was kind of an investment. And I was like, I'll just wait till I'm gonna start her. Well, then all the silks were not available. And I didn't want to buy them piece by piece because no, I'm not organized enough to do that. I need to buy everything all at once. But I got to the attic and they had all of them in a little pack, convenient. Here you go, purchase it. So I got the silks for Hannah Whitaker. And then I also got, or I might have already had, I don't remember if I bought it or not. I'm gonna stitch it on 46 count Overcast from Cedar River. Pretty. Okay. Now, let's go to, oh, I'll show you. This is another new design that is coming to Needlework Marketplace the end of August. Not finished, in the works. You can tell it's going, oops, sorry guys. It's gonna be a Christmas design. And it's not much bigger than this, like the bottom of it's right there. But it's a good one. Stay tuned for that because it's going to be very pretty. I'm using, the model I'm stitching is in Gloriana's, but I will convert these to cottons as well for those who prefer cotton. And yeah, gorgeous. Oh yeah, and this thing, oh, we got this from Vicki at Bristol too. I have a lot of these sitting around because you know your glasses, or maybe I'm just messy, but I'm constantly getting fingerprints on them. So I like having these just right nearby because they work better than my shirt. I used to always just be like, why do I need that? I'll use my shirt. But these work better for some reason. Probably because that's their intended purpose, is to clean glasses. But I keep all my stuff for that Christmas model in this adorable stitchy tray. I got it off Amazon. And it folds, it's one of those kind that unbuttons and you can fold it flat. And it's perfectly patriotic. So if you want one too, I'll share the link for that. It was like, I think I paid $15 or $16 for it. But I have this in here to put my little scrap threads on, put my threads in there, my hoop for, because I have it on a scroll frame now, but I was stitching in a hoop, so I just stuck the hoop in there. Instead of actually putting it up, I put my little glasses thingy, and I put my glasses. And then I set it on my little side table. Yeah. And then before, I had my scissors in there too, but now I just magnet them onto my scroll frame. Oh, did I show you this? Oh yes, I did. Okay, sorry, squirrel. Woo. Oh, this I didn't show you though. I pre-ordered, oh my gosh, this at Sampler Symposium. It's the Sampler's Smallpox and Sugar Life in Mueller's Bristol Orphanage. And I picked it up at Bristol. This book is full of information and pictures because I still like pictures in my books, you know? So as you can see, it's like, it's got good info and good pictures with the info. And then, I feel a sneeze. If you pre-ordered, you got this additional book. It's just written by one of the actual girls who lived in Mueller's orphanage. Her name, I forget. I don't know. I haven't read the full thing. I read the first few pages. But her number was 323 at the orphanage. So that was fun. Okay. What I'm going to show you now, I believe, is just several of my finishes. Not necessarily new finishes, just all kinds of finishes. The first one, oh, but before I do that, I want to show you. This one I don't have with me to show you, but I love it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. If you want to see the actual model, it's at the attic. You can also watch their most recent Flosstube. Carolyn held it up and showed it, and it's fantastic. So if you would like this, you can order it from your local needlework shop, or I'll put a link down below for you. And then this little lady, Glory, hangs out with Maggie May. They're my patriotic duo. But Glory, I designed her because I was in a random patriotic mood. I needed something smaller to stitch after working on several big models for a couple of exclusives. And this was perfect. And I love it. She's all dressed up. And I did put, so the eagle, at first I was like, oh, that eagle looks very masculine and manly. And it's Lady Liberty. So I gave her some eyelashes because my daughters tell me that's how you know if an animal is a girl or a boy is by their eyelashes. They call them eyeblashes. And that's how you tell. Then I have this one that I did a long, long time ago, Springtime Memories. This one, it had greenery up here, but I'm gonna completely redo it into a little pillow. It is Give Thanks. And I love it. And I'll link all these down below if there's one that you like, that you'd like to stitch up. This is Christmas with Martha. And I don't remember the fabric I used for pretty much any of these. So I do apologize about that, but it's listed on the chart listing and on the back of the chart. And the reason I have all my models together like this is I just got Glory back. She went on vacation to Florida. I got her back, and now I'm gonna send these models to Stacy at Thread the Needle for her stitching in the Smokies retreat. So you can see them there if you are going. This is Sarah Brooks, 1788. I love the colors. I also love the saying, remember, time will come when we must give account to God how we on earth do live. So that one's great. And this frame I got on eBay. It's old, and I don't know how old, not like super duper old, but I just really like it. This is a new one I just finished. It's available as a PDF right now. I did get some paper charts in, but I don't know that, maybe stores will still want them, but I don't know when we're all gonna be over the patriotic. I'll never be over patriotic, but some people might be getting a little tired of it. So that one, America the Beautiful. Ooh, I love this one. This is Sea to Shining Sea. Don't look too closely at my framing job. I'm not a finisher. I'm a stitcher. But isn't that one great? I love, love, love that. This is Liberty House, 1776 Liberty House. Little Liberty Quaker. I finished it with some Lady Dot chenille trim, and I added a 2026 brass charm. This one I do know the fabric. It is on 40 count light Sanditon from Swan Bay. I have stitched 5 of my little Liberty Quakers on a fat quarter so far, and I think I'm gonna get like 8 little Liberties out of one fat quarter. That always excites me. That's a lot of projects on one piece. This is, I don't even remember the name of this one. Easter Mini Sampler, I think. This one is stitched on XJU Designs, like mushroom, I think, light mushroom. But that's cute. This is 1692 Boo, and it has a cute little ghost. I got this from Leopard and Lace, Tammy. This Little Summer Quaker, again on the 40 count light Sanditon. Little Spring Quaker, also on 40 count light Sanditon. This one is on Mayflower from Fox and Rabbit, 1776 Liberty Stitching Box Pin Keep. Oh, here's Give Thanks again as a pillow. This is 40 count. This one's on 46 count. So slightly smaller. This one is also in Mayflower from Fox and Rabbit, 1776 Liberty Celebration. This is 4th of July. And the last two that I have here with me to show you, Silent Night and Holy Night. I haven't finished this one with the trim yet, but I plan to. But those are cute. And then I'm working on, I have charted Silent Night, Holy Night. All is Calm and All is Bright, with a pig for one, and I have not selected what animal for the next. If you have suggestions, let me know. Maybe a chicken, a Christmas chicken. So that is all of, oh, I have all these too that I have not yet fully finished. Let me see. Somewhere I have lost my little beach Quaker. Maybe I haven't finished it yet. Oh, I stitched this one again. So I showed you the big pillow of it. That's Springtime Memories. I stitched it a second time. This one is done in 103 silks. Oh, and I used some of that sparkly fluffy. Is that focusing? Sparkly fluffy floss. What is it called? I don't know. I'll look it up. Oh, here's Beach. Little Beach Quaker. Also on light Sanditon. And then just a pile of smalls that I need to turn into pillows. And then lastly, I will have these on the website as well. My girls made a few extra sweet berry charms. They had an order for retreat gifts and made a few extra that I will have on the website now that the retreat has happened. So yeah, those will be up soon. And I'll add a link below for anyone that might want one. And I guess I should explain, if you don't know, my girls, I have a 9-year-old and 7-year-old twins, and they occasionally will make little, they call them charms, zipper fobs or scissor fobs. And when they do, I just list them on my website, and then we stick the money in their bank account. So I believe that is it. I hope that's it. If I forgot something, I'm sorry, but I had a lot. So I don't know if I touched on it all. I stopped using my Book-A-Days and my planner way back in like March, because again, I fell off the wagon for a couple weeks and then was just like, oh, whatever, I'll fill it in later. And then later still has not come, and I'm gonna guess it will not come at this point. That's way too much to go back and fill in. But to the best of my memory, that's everything. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas for me, leave them down below and I'll get to them and read them all. Thank you. Bye-bye.